Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. So I haven't put up a video in a while, but this one's gonna be on that Wonder Woman movie. And apparently the controversy as of currently is that they are apparently some Egyptian groups are having issues with the way they're depicted in the Wonder Woman movie, and I think they are now kind of re-editing it so that they are either not there or they'll be portrayed positively or something like that. I don't know, but I went on this video, and apparently this guy's like ranting about how that's that's incorrect as far as the depiction of Egypt or Middle East in the 1980s, and apparently on this video, the comments on this video, people are actually supporting this guy, saying that, oh, you know what, they're actually doing the whole social justice warrior thing as far as the, as far as this is concerned. Here's my opinion of this, guys. All right, look, if you guys think about it this way, okay, everybody should be depicted either with respect or without respect. You can't have it where some groups are depicted with respect and then other groups not depicted with respect. All right, if you think about how they depict the blacks and Jewish people, particularly over the last 25 years, blacks, ironically enough, they're depicted as, family people, good-hearted people, people who help you out. Everybody's got a black best friend. They're model minorities, etc., etc., which in real life they're absolutely the opposite of it. All right, the way they depict black people in the media, TV, movies, etc., etc., it's all just positive stereotypes, positive everything. They're the model minorities. They're rich. They got, they're white collar workers, etc., etc., middle class, all American, etc., etc. They don't actually depict black people anymore as the real life black people, ghetto-ish, those who live in the ghetto, drug dealers, associated with crimes, etc., etc. Okay, so anything that's negative with blacks, they leave out. They don't actually pursue that as far as depicting it in TV, movies, etc., etc. And if they do, they will actually put a spin on it where they'll actually make it a positive thing in some way. They'll do that. All right, that's what they do. That's what they do in Hollywood. So if they're gonna treat black people in the same vein, if they're gonna treat Jewish people with kitty gloves, as positive as possible. You guys know. Let's all be honest with black people in crime. All right. Now, I'm not gonna say that all black people commit crime. I'm not gonna say that most black people commit crime. I'm sure most black people are good people, but there is a large amount of black people, black crime, a lot of crime. When you read the news of shootings, of muggings, of people getting knocked out, etc., etc., you know what race they are. Let's be honest about that. If you're black, you're offended by that, that's your problem. Maybe you guys should actually just go out and handle your business with your own people or something like that, all right? Same with the Jews. All right? These guys have control of the media, right? Either by the structure of the media or because they have a huge presence in the media, or they have huge civil rights groups, and in many cases they have all three of those things. So they control the way that they get portrayed. They never portray negatively, etc., etc. All right? If that is the case, and that is the case, what would allow any other race to be portrayed as negatively as they are? Why would any other race, why would they be portrayed as negatively as they are? There's no reason for any of that to occur. There's no reason for any of that to occur. Okay, it's absolute hypocrisy if you go out of your way to portray, it's absolutely ridiculous if you go out of your way to portray certain groups, positively as possible. You're not going to touch on any kind of negative things associated with that group, and then let me just portray these groups that like they are in real life. Let's portray the Egyptians as a bunch of uncivilized people, where the Middle East is just absolutely, there's nothing but civil war, there's nothing but barbarianism, there's nothing but just absolute negativity. Why do that? If you're gonna go out of your way to portray certain groups with as much positivity as you can, then you might as well do that for every single group. All right, don't be selectively racist and portray certain groups one way and one way only, and yet when it comes to other groups, you guys will go out there and say, you know what, we're just gonna burn your image down. Because in essence, this is not just entertainment. You guys think it's just entertainment. It's not just entertainment. All right, it's like saying advertisements is just entertainment. Advertisements are not just entertainments, okay? They exist for a reason. Images have influence on society, on people. That is the problem with this. All right? For all you guys saying, you know what, the Egyptians, it's not real to life if you don't put any kind of Middle East issues in there and stuff like that. You don't do that for blacks. I don't know. I don't recall the last time they actually showed Africans wearing loincloths. They still do that these days. They still wear loincloths. They still live in huts. They eat bushmeat, etc. I've never seen that portrayed in the mainstream media. Not on TV, not in the movies. Shaka Zulu, they're not doing any kind of movies with Shaka Zulu. They have the image on lockdown. And black people are not the model minorities. That goes towards a bunch of other groups, and it ain't black people. But they get portrayed as the model minorities. And it's kind of sad to me that nobody's actually brought up and pointed at black people like, you guys didn't do enough. I'm sorry, but you guys did not do enough to deserve what you guys have gotten over like the last 25 years. All right, you guys essentially got the Coca-Cola treatment as far as racial branding is concerned. You guys got the racial treatment, a Coca-Cola treatment as far as racial branding is concerned. I mean, but you guys didn't deserve it. Let's be honest. You guys are not the hardest working people. You guys don't have the lowest crime rate, highest IQ. You guys don't have the highest morals, etc., 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 to be depicted the way you guys do. But they do that. All right. So if they're gonna give black people that kind of treatment as far as positivity, which is absolutely contradictory to what I've seen in real life, in reality, might as well do that for everybody. Treat everybody with the absolute positivity if you're gonna do that for blacks. All right, stop being selectively racist. All right, this video might be totally different if I saw it differently, but it's not. Let's all be real about this, because a lot of you guys who are complaining about this issue, you guys are lost as to how it appears from different angles. You guys are just looking at it from one single angle. Look at it from all different sides, and then go and have this conversation with yourself about the whole social justice warrior thing. About everybody deserves to be treated with respect. If you're gonna reserve all the respect for just one single group, what's the point of that? Okay, it's bias. It's still bias. Think about that, guys.